The scope was too large, the pressure was too heavy, and the project became stagnant. Never poured a lot of time in something, having faith that it would work out. Trust the process, as the masters say, and it's straight up garbage. Tried it, I've tested it in my head, initially with cubes and shapes, and I thought it was really fun, so I proceeded to create a world and a game loop. I let my imagination fly. I gave it wings, but I should have kept them. I was a kid, all that I had was time, learning new things was fun, but now it's different. Everything seems to lose balance on a tick of a clock and fall on a talk. Every day sped up. I'm always lost in ideas, wanting to learn new things. All this stuff looks so achievable, even fun to do, but I keep forgetting about. People weren't joking when they say that the most valuable thing is time. When you get hurt, you use time to recover. When you get sick, only time can tell you when or if you will get better. Cherish your time, they say. It's constantly a trade of time. And I waste too much of it. It slips between my fingers. But still, I want to bring them to life. I was always so reluctant to show what I was cooking, afraid of what other people think. So now, instead of deleting those, I can show it here. And maybe revisit when I'm old, crippled man. I wonder how many games I will do in my life. Some say it's like having a baby. You look after it and see it grow. If that's the case, then I aborted all of my shit. I'm not using this transition too much, am I? Inspired by the countless nights with friends on friendslope games. I really like those games, they're really fun. So I don't really like calling them friendslope. I started my game with the hopes to play with my buddies, but the scope was too large, I didn't stay in the deadlines, and I've per usual underestimated the time it takes. So I just continue on my off time. But the important thing is to continue to make progress, right? Remember that old Pokemon game where you draw circles to capture? My game has something similar. You're just a farmer, a chill little dude that says these wacky creatures to make a living, and you go around with your spaceship car, and you smack them too until they're unconscious and throw them in your vehicle. Yeah, indeed, a chill little dude. Imagine playing this game but multiplayer with other people. It gotta be fun, right? There's two game modes. One where everyone has their own car, so they have to compete and steal one another's silly creatures. And the other one is more cooperative, so it's like a defend your spaceship car, because without you can go back home and try to defeat these crazy giant eldritch creatures, or enslave them, I don't know. So how's the game turning out? And making a multiplayer game on Godot with near zero multiplayer experience is tough. It stinks, it's stagnant. I did not have that much progress with this game. It didn't turn out how I wanted. Every time I try to continue it, I lose interest because it becomes messier and messier, and it's ugly now. Oh, I remember how exhilarating it was when I first made the multiplayer work. You even could connect with Steam friends. I passed the build to 2 friends and it surprisingly worked. We played together a little, but there was a lot of syncing issues. My god, I might do an overhaul of this, changing the style, or maybe I will just restart the project and do it better. But this project right here will see the light of day one day or the other. So what do we learn about this stupid experience of mine? Well, squeeze the scope, don't give yourself unreasonable deadlines, take into account all the other things you need to do, because they surely will be something that hinders your project. And just don't stress it, man. Keep it easy.